But then we also have the go-getters. The go-getters, I call them the worker bees. I used to be a worker bee. Worker bees make sure every motherfucking thing gets done top notch without a corn. And we just gonna leave it at that.
Got the right bitch. No lefty walking. My truth don't fuck with my 17 crawl for you walk. Run it. Catch me. Got a sharp tongue. Spit it. What is your name in Ballroom? What do you go by in Ballroom?
Well, everybody mostly calls me Micaiah. If you don't know me, I prefer you not to call me Micaiah because you don't know me. You can call me Kai.
So what is your ballroom identification? You know how they had femme queen, butch queen, drags. How were you classified in ballroom?
For me, a question mark because you never know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
I mean, you did tell us before in the singles live that you had even been identifying as a trans woman and living your life as a trans woman at one point. So what was or what is your house? What house are you in?
What house am I in? Well, my heart will forever belong to Star. Of course, they made the Empress who the Empress is and will shall ever be. Right now, if I would say I was in a house, I would always cross over to my family where the bloodline just rise and die, which would be West. Now, my dream house, of course, would be Mugler, and we're going to leave it at that.
Honey, if you ain't going east, you're going what?
West. Thank you.
Were you in any other houses throughout your experience in Ballroom? You've been a Tsunami, a Star, and a St. Clair. But what was your first house?
My very, very first house, Illusion. And then I got thrown in, and I'm going to say this with conviction. Bitch, I got thrown into con. Okay, I went to Baltimore, I walked, and they knew us from DC. They said, what house you in? And bitch, everybody said con in the story. Oh, and I was a Jordan.
Do you recall the first ball that you ever went to?
Yes. My first ball I ever went to, I was nervous as hell. I was 16 years old. I walked the runway, and I walked against the infamous Shawnee's Supreme Montclair.
I'm going to a ball. You walk?
Yes, my very first time. It was at the Edge. My very first time. I was in high school. I wasn't even supposed to be in the fucking club.
How in the world did you discover Ballroom?
So I went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts, which everybody knows, performing arts school, that's all that goes there. Ballroom kids. I didn't know any damn thing. I had a girlfriend, which, which she came to me and was like, people are saying that you're gay, and I just gave up and said, honey, I am. And it went on from there, like Chris Mugler, Thurston Mugler, they all went there. They all saw me. They saw me work a runway. Somebody that I love dearly scouted me out as well. His name is Eric. That I hold him very close to my heart because Eric is the one that taught me about fashion. So when it came to that, he's the first person that put me on the runway. That's how I got a chance to walk against Shawnee's.
Gotcha. And I should have asked this earlier, but what is your ballroom status? Star, statement, legend?
I say blank because I never wanted to be any of those. They always chose me to be a leader, so that's why I stay as. I like the background and I like to create shit. 9 times out of 10, when it came to me performing, as you may know, yes, I ate it as Bush Queen Vogue Femme and drags, but that's not my forte. I like to run shit.
Any other categories that you walked?
I've walked sneaker versus sneaker. Shout out to my brother Mark because that's who taught me, and Lucy Liu about sneaker versus sneaker. In my first time walking sneaker versus sneaker, I sat down for Balenciagas, and I went against my brother Mark. So, yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. Do you feel like you've accomplished your goal in ballroom thus far?
Far as trying to help the youth, yes. Walking a ball is easy. Having a child or managing a house, or when the house parent, something's wrong with them and you have to literally take over the whole house or rebuild it. Anybody that's watching this live that knows being a parent or anything in charge, that shit is a headache. Y'all bitches are headaches. Y'all have a problem every motherfucking day. Y'all want us in your marriages. We don't have a fucking life. We have to get y'all effects. We have to do so much shit. When something goes wrong, y'all call us at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and we have to abide by that. So we are not your parents. We're not your leaders. Bitch, we are your slaves. I mean, it is what it is, but when you take that type of role, you got to know what you're signing up for. So it is what it is. And when you a BQ, come on now, it's not like you're a female figure. Mothers have it very easy. So they don't really have to do nothing. It's really given to them. It's more of the fathers and the generals and whatever down like that. Mothers, they do have emotional bonds to the children, but when the last time you seen, they call their mothers, house mothers and all that, but really, whenever you really going to see a mother, when she's walking a grand prize category sitting, bitch, you really not going to always see her.
Do you feel like you've had any other moments?
I had a couple of moments. My favorite moments was me voguing. Oh my God. Especially having the opportunity to be around my favorite femme queen, Mika, malicious bitch. Everybody know, when you see me, that's who you think about. So to be around her, to vote, to be next to her, like Baltimore, that's a memory. Voting against Mariah, Laura and all of them in Atlanta with Mika, that's a memory. I was the only witch queen that got through in Atlanta doing that ball.
How long have you been involved in ballroom?
Damn, since I was 16, I'm 41.
Okay. So that's about 15 years. Okay. What has been your favorite ball that you have actually been there, witnessed, experienced? What has been your favorite, if you could pick one?
If I could pick my favorite bowl, the one I threw, the coldest winter ever, the first coldest winter ever.
And where was that at? Where did you throw that at? What city?
DC. Me and Clarence, rest his soul, what we went through to pull that shit off. I wanted you guys to have the experience to really feel like y'all was in the motherfucking code.
That had to be like 07.
Yeah, something around there.
Yeah, that had to be 07, the coldest winter ball. What has been your favorite moment, your favorite ballroom moment that you witnessed?
Deja as Mystique. That is my favorite ballroom moment. Yeah, that's my favorite ball. And I have one other one. My mother, Maria, coming out of the bathtub as Junior Sex Siren.
Give us her whole name. Maria who?
Con.
Maria Con, sex siren, coming out of the bathtub. Have you ever dated in ballroom?
I have.
How did that work out?
It's very tricky. It's very tricky because I will say I never dated members. So it's very tricky when you're not dating a member. So it's like you're dating a celebrity and nobody knows.
So when you said not dating members, I'm getting the impression like you're dating people who are like authority or leaders in houses.
Oh yeah.
But about how many times off the cuff? More or less than 5?
More than 5.
Okay, we're going to leave it at that. In a hypothetical world, if you could change anything about ballroom, what would you change?
Politics.
The politics?
The politics. When I say the politics, I mean like even back then, even when I got a chance to get on the judges panel, I didn't know about the politics. My first time on the judges panel, I was told, vote for your sister. Vote for your sister house. I got on the panel and did the motherfucking opposite. Why? Because I'm grown. Two, I'm a leader. You put me in this position to judge, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm very fair. So if somebody in my house don't look up to par in their voting, yes, I may give you a chance, but if I think you deserve to sit your ass down and shouldn't have came out, I'm going to chop you.
How do you deal with the shade and the politics?
You don't deal with it. What is shade? Shade is a leaf. So what people don't understand is because they call me the most shadiest person in the world. I'm not shady. You just think that. And I'm not here to change your. I'm not here to change your enigma. So.
Have you yourself experienced, because there's a lot of whispers about there being a drug problem in Ballroom. Have you witnessed that? Do you have anything to say about that?
I did a video on my platform about it because someone asked me to speak about the meth use, and I do feel really bad when I hear about that. Um, I don't judge what you guys do. I can't judge what you guys do because I have been around myself. But what I can say, do it in moderation because you're tearing your body apart. That drug is very deadly. It tears you up. Bitch, y'all look terrible. I'm just gonna keep it gangster. Y'all look sunk in like sunken rotten apples. Your teeth are coming out. Your gums are looking like black. Like literally serious. Y'all up for hours, days, months. And it's like you keep going on and on and on like an energizer bunny. And then you expect somebody to actually want to touch your sweaty ass 24 fucking 7 because you feel sexy and you don't even look sexy because you're sweating like you would have ran through a rainforest. I'm sorry. And I have to say this. I've been waiting. This is why I was so excited for you to do this because I'm grown. Now I'm going to say what I want. And with that being said, I have done so much research on the drug that it drains my soul to the point where if people don't realize when you smoke it, wherever you are in a concealed place, it crystallizes on the ceiling. So, bitch, when the summertime come or anything like that, a person that don't do that drug, that's just walking in their house and don't know, when summer come, it unfreezes and falls down. Bitch, you're getting what? A meth high. And you want to know why you, your cat, your dog, and walking around feeling like Tsunami. Hi, Auntie. Yeah, but y'all don't look like her. Y'all want to feel like her. You can go to Instagram at the Real Romantic Pisces #2. You can follow me on Bougie Cartel on Facebook as well. Or if you just want to be my friend, you can also go to Michael Mundell Jr. on Facebook.